There we are. There we are. I think we got it going on here now. I can see the chat. Not that there's any chat being had just yet. That's quite all right. But yeah, for some reason, I'm not sure why, but I got to start. I'm here, Sean. An hour east of Toronto. LG Homestead, how you doing? Hey, Laurie, how are you? Charlie, we got 5x5. Okay, yeah. For some reason, guys and gals, I don't know what's been going on. I Spy, I see you there. Shad, Carol Ann, how you doing? But yeah, for some reason, the last couple of weeks when I've been trying to go live, it won't show me the chat on the side. For some whatever reason, I'm not sure. Hey, Jeep Girl. But yeah, I've had to start a stream, shut it off, and then start a new one. Hey, Patty Bob, how you doing? Ruth, there you are. Scarlett, 5x5, thank you. Wesley Thomas from East Mississippi. There you go. Big Bear, how you doing? I don't know, I Spy. I'm not sure what it's all about. Miss Taz Christie, how are you? Hey, Sandra. Things are weird for sure. You can't post videos anymore. Well, that sucks. I was just on the phone earlier with Northern Girl Hobbies. We were talking about you, Shad. Wondering where your vids are, this and that. So that's interesting. YouTube be messing with people. Hey, Rooster, how you doing? Tammy, welcome. Ronnie Braun, there you are. Robert Winslow. Bryce McVeigh, how you doing? Welcome. Raptor Ranch, welcome. It's good to see you, Arizona Kid. New to the bunch? Oh, you're on vacation. Well, isn't that nice? Welcome. It's good to see you. Arizona Kid, as you can see, just above you there, Sean in Alaska has posted his temperature and fuel price and his rough location where he's from. We all try and do that when we jump in. So if we can get to that, it's just to share information of what's going on all over the place. Okay, so I see Terry, and Dale. Oh, there's Brett from Broussard Homestead. Steve, how you doing? Yeah, so we just chime in with what our fuel price is, what the temperature was like, so we can get a general consensus. Hey, Les. Good. It's good to see you here. That weird food challenge you did earlier was gross. I didn't think the mustard would be good on it at all. Hey, Robot. Okay, so here our gas price is $5.06 a gallon, $1.33.9 per liter. Yeah. Deb, how you doing? It didn't get too hot here today. We were supposed to only get about 72 degrees, and it did get up into near 80. But it was still a very, very pleasant day. Very, very nice. Hey, Pappy Two Bears. Joe Morgan, there you are. Wilderness Woman. Yeah, okay, everyone just go on ahead and chime in. Oh, don't give it a second thought, Mrs. Cosmic. I'd like to see that garden tour when it's daylight for sure, though. And I'll be sharing a video this week coming. What I do for a sort of a makeshift raised bed. I like to repurpose things too, if I can. So I love your live streams, Les. Seriously. And those weird food challenges, I'll tell you what. Cat Lady, there you are. Welcome. Go ahead, guys and gals, just chime in where you're at, what your fuel price is, what your temperature is. If there's anything going on, like crazy food prices or anything like that, please feel free to do so. If you want to chat amongst yourselves, that's great. If it's something specifically for me, try and put it in caps so that I can, or highlight my name so that I can, it's just easier to see. The chat's kind of like this big, and it's not always easy to see, especially if it goes really fast. Hey, Sunflower, welcome. It's good to see you. Yeah, so we had $5.06 a gallon. 78 degrees kind of deal, which is pretty fair. It's supposed to cool off a little wee bit. It's supposed to hover around 70 here for the next sort of the short-term forecast, 5 days or so. Hava, there you are. Welcome. $81 degrees. Okay, LG. Yeah. Oh, you didn't shop for gas today? I didn't look at the. I just looked at the sign on my way by. I didn't stop in and see what premium was or diesel, just whatever there was on the sign. Burger on the open fire with potato salad. Isn't that nice? Sounds absolutely beautiful up there in Alaska, Sean. 90 with heat index. Okay, Brett. Broussard Homestead. Can you? All right, now, if anyone doesn't know Broussard Homestead, that's Brett and Amy. They're down in Louisiana. Brett, can you chime in and let me know what the weather condition is on the Gulf Coast? Because that's a bit of a hot topic here right now. And I'm praying for you guys. I heard there's some activity on the coast. You know, things are fixing to get ugly. Wolfang, there you are. Welcome. It's good to see you, brother. Guys and gals, go check out Cosmic Cultivators. For sure. They were doing a live stream here earlier after Lone Star was on, and I went over there. They were starting to show us some gardens. It was like dusk or more twilight. Couldn't hardly see it very much, but I think they're going to do another garden tour for us. Whether it's a video or a live stream, I'm not sure. You got rain there yesterday, Tammy? I'm doing good, Wolf. How are you? I hope you and Mrs. Wolf are well, plus all the kitties, of course. Merlin and I'm sorry, I forget what your other kitty's name is, Wolf. 28 there. $1.60. Goodness gracious. Wow. That is high, Patty Bob. Oh, roger that, Brett. Okay. Appreciate that. Let me see though. $1.60 a liter. Goodness gracious. Times 3.785 will give you, your transition from the liter to the gallon. That's $6.06 a gallon. Goodness gracious. That is expensive. And it's Patty Bob. He's in Germany. Okay. That's freaking, that's a lot. Maybe we can see a link. Maybe one of our awesome moderators could bust up a link for Cosmic Cultivators. You know, they're just starting to get it. I think, was that your second live stream? They're getting the bugs worked out. Nothing runs smooth the first little bit. The matter of the deal is, like you guys and gals know, I'm no techie wizard, but you learn a little bit as you go, and you eventually get the bugs worked out. So they'll get it worked out, which is awesome. Stephanie Joe, there you are. Welcome. It's good to see you. Oh, that's funny. Simple preparedness. Really? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's funny. All right. So you and Broussard Homestead obviously share a common first name. That's cool. Moon Sprouts. There you are. Welcome. Gotta be hot there in Texas. Were any of you guys over on Pinballs here? Pinballs live stream here just not too long ago? A few minutes ago? CJ, there you are. Welcome. Haven't gotten fuel in a week? At a quarter tank. Oh, hava. Time to top up. 90s. Yeah, okay. All right, so you guys were over there at Pinballs. So you saw the power go out on them, right? And everyone's thinking, EMP, oh no, this is it. It's, well, obviously not an EMP because you know, we all still had power, and we're watching, and he came back on, and he actually Pinball fielded that very, very well. Oh, you came in from Pinball's Rooster, okay? Oh, you didn't see Pinball, CJ? Well, the power went out on him, and he fielded it real well. There was hardly a there was a bit of a blip. He had the circle of doom going there for a little bit, but he adjusted his devices, and he managed to keep the live stream going on. But it's kind of interesting. It brought up something that happened to me one time when I was doing a video. I was recording a video for you guys. It was in the evening in the kitchen, kind of at my kitchen table, and the power went out on me while I was doing it. So I had like the lights went out, and of course, we've all got our emergency lighting. Like obviously, Pinball and Mrs. Pinball was right there with their emergency lighting, and we all have it around and handy and stuff like that. So we just kind of field things. We manage stuff. And while I was doing that video, when the power went out on me, I didn't stop the video. I just got my emergency lighting and just kind of carried on. Because when you're in the middle of making a video, you're in the middle of making a video, right? Like you're doing it. So that's okay, Sean. Don't hockey puck that hamburger. But it just shows that it can happen anytime, anywhere. And the more I see it take place, it's like, okay, yeah, it's unpredictable, and it could happen just, at the snap of a finger. So we all definitely need to be ready with our, emergency backup plans, emergency lighting, those kinds of things, right? Like for me, I have two different backup plans for when the power goes out. One's for summer and one's for winter. They're both pretty much the same, but I vary how I do things depending on if it's winter or summer. What is my thought on cyber attack and explosion in Puerto Rico? I think it's a trial run, Wolf. Now, I haven't gone through and seen all the news about it, so I haven't dove that deep into it. So I can only kind of give half an opinion. But I mean, let's look at the cyber attacks that have been happening in the States with the pipeline and the JVC, the meat industry. Yeah, they're testing the waters, Moonspreads. Thank you. I think that's the case. And I think these cyber attacks is going to be the new type of piracy. They don't have to buy a big ship and man it and sail it across the waters and go pillage and plunder. They can just, a few computer nerds can sit in mom's basement, do this for a little while, and demand their $5 million or whatever it is, right? That's a lot of Pop-Tarts or frickin' I Spy. I've thought about that too. I thought about that with the pipeline, and I thought about that with the meat industry as well to drive prices up. I see more coming too, Wolf. I really do. I think this is the new piracy. It's a new kind of theft. Sure would buy an awful lot of ramen noodles. Hey, Cherry, how you doing? I definitely see more coming. And you know what? Speaking about this technology and how it's being hacked and things like that, and that kind of topic, inside job to drive prices up. 100%. I asked that question last week or a couple of weeks ago. And I think it's blame Russia is becoming a trend. Yeah, for sure. I don't think you need to look to Russia. If you're looking at anywhere outside of the country, aside from it being an inside job or, a couple of pimply faced kids in their mom's basement, you would want to look to China. There, Wolf concurs. I just said that. Yeah. Can anyone see me in pinball? I didn't see you there, Cherry. Mind you, I don't look at people's names when I'm moderating. I look at the chat. I don't care who's saying what, but if somebody starts talking crap, I don't care what your name is. You get booed, right? I usually try and say hi to everyone, or at least a lot of people, welcome people, and those kinds of things. But I didn't happen to see you there, Cherry. But this talk about technology brings up an idea that I saw. You guys know Rudy, the Alaska prepper. Everyone knows Rudy. He's the godfather of prepping. At least I believe so in our community, okay? So he put out a video the other day that Google had sent him a message and showed him the location of everywhere he'd been in all the months previous, like for a year. Hey, Sam, how you doing? Yeah, we love Rudy. Absolutely, we love him. Yeah, he sure is a nice guy. Did you meet Rudy, Sean? I don't know. I haven't met him, but from what I see, what I know, he's a very, very nice man. Hickory Croft Farm, there you are. Welcome. Leah, hello and welcome. Welcome all who are just jumping in. Go check out Hickory Croft Farm, guys and gals. And yes, the Alaska Prepper is awesome. Well, no, not following him around. They were just kind of like pirating or hijacking his phone and taking pictures with his phone in locations that he'd been through the month. And so, yeah, you were here on such and such a day, would give him a picture. You were here on such and such a day, give him a picture from his own phone. Okay. Yeah, that's creepy, Joe. Not creepy Joe, but that's creepy, Joe Morgan. The ransom was too low. It doesn't make sense. Exactly. $5 million sounds like children, right? Sounds like freaking children. You know, who asks, what kind of pirate asks for $5 million? You know, you could stub your toe on $5 million and you like trip over it and just kind of sweep it out of the way, you know? But anyways, okay, so Rudy was talking about how Google itself was basically pirating its phone, Rudy's phone, taking pictures and showing where he had been, tracking him. Now, I think Rudy said in that Pegasus software, Madchat, okay, total control over our phone, okay. But yeah, so I think Rudy said he shut the location application of his phone off. Like I'm not sure if it's GPS or whatever. Oh, Wilderness Woman. Okay, thank you. Brittany, why they were doing that, I don't know. But what I will tell you is they're always doing it. Not just to Rudy, but to everybody. Okay, and I've been saying this for years, okay? Now, the government has been tracking the entire radio frequency spectrum for decades. I've been saying that for years. Why? Because they are. How do I know? Don't ask me that, but I know. Which means they can collect everything that's broadcast all around the world, all at once, funnel it into a computer, and either demodulate it or bust it down into ones and zeros, deconstruct it, reconstruct it, mess with the bit and baud rate, the rate of transmission, and all those things, decryption, all that kind of stuff. Doesn't matter. But they've been collecting everything for decades, okay? And it includes everyone's phones, right? Anything that goes through the airwaves, they grab it. What they do with it, not sure. Is it marketing? Maybe. You know, like that Facebook, that's just a big marketing tool, right? And, you know, tracking people and stuff like that. That's a pretty smart move, Joe, to be honest with you. Yeah, they sure can, Wolf. Absolutely. Hey, Billy. How you doing? Welcome. So I kind of want you guys to chime in on that. Secondary carriers putting out info we normal people cannot hear. How do I know that? I'm not going to ask you, wilderness woman. Same as I'd appreciate you not asking me how I know. And yeah, it's been happening for decades and decades. If people don't want to believe it, they've got their heads buried in the sand. Go look at Rudy's video from this week. Seriously. Pirating his own phone, taking pictures and sending him details of where he's been. So why are they tracking him anyways? Why would they track anyone? do other people get that? Those messages from Google saying this is where you've been and oh, I spy you leave your device at home as well. The Arizona kid, yeah, that's these days that's kind of difficult, but I mean, like it's doable. Oh, Stephanie, a landline, okay. Well, all right, Joe, chime in on the Patriot Act. When was that? If you can dig that up, like when that was sort of date stamped, the Patriot Act, just so I can get a mental idea, a timeline as what you're talking about. We all are human for sure, and we're all being tracked. Those of us who have devices, anything like that. You've never got a message about your location? Neither have I, and maybe it's because I don't have certain apps or anything turned on my phone. I very rarely download any app on my phone. I've done it once, and it was a flashlight app, to be honest. You got something Tuesday, Big Bear. Okay. Yeah, pay cash. Yep. Yep. You're getting to the point you don't want to go anywhere, Tammy? All right, let's talk about that a little bit. Patriot Act was in response to 911. Okay, thank you very much, Brett. Now, it was probably already written before September 11th, 2001, because it came out how far after that? Not very far. How long does it take to write an act? Long freaking time. So it's already in place. You know what I mean? The stuff I'm talking about, let's go back 10 years before that, say around 91. Hey, Suze. That's when all this started. All this information collection. Now, don't get me wrong, they've been collecting it way, way before that, but massive, massive information collection of collecting everything all at once, simultaneously. It's kind of what put me out of a job in the military, really. Or it made a massive reduction in the number of bodies required in that trade. But Joe, I don't get it. Why would they be after the people? The people pay the frickin' bills. You know what I mean? Well, Bonnie Phelps, hello and good evening. Welcome. It's good to see you. Tennessee, I see you there. Mama S. Tape over the camera on the laptop. Yep. Folks have been doing that since laptops have had cameras on them. Now, right now, what I'm looking at, you guys and gals, it's a big screen. Well, it's not really big anymore, but for me in this room, it's a big screen. It's a 42-inch thing, and that's what I use for my computer monitor because I really don't watch TV. I watch movies sometimes, and I've been trying to watch them more regularly these days, kind of taking a step back, taking a break, and trying to be a little bit more human, you know? Yeah, I don't have a smart TV. I run a desktop. My monitor is an old flat screen TV. You know, there goes Mr. Tom. Yep, that's a very good point. Yeah, everywhere you go, they're tracking you for sure. You don't need to have your cell phone with you or whatever. And if you're in somebody else's vehicle, you don't have a cell phone, whichever, then they're tracking you kind of less or whatever. But everyone say a nice hello to Mr. Tom. Hey, Mr. Tom, I hope you're well. It's good to see you, friend. That Pegasus, I'm going to have to look into that a little bit, Mad Chad. Yeah, Mr. Tom in the house. Hey, Lorna, how did he get off Rudy's roof? Don't even ask. Don't even ask. He escaped. All right, if he escaped off of Rudy's roof, Rudy's not even going to find out until tomorrow afternoon when he does his Sunday live stream. So we'll just keep it under our hats until then. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? You're at the fair even? Oh my goodness gracious! That's something I wanted to share out about being free to walk around and this and that. You just got back from Rudy's today. Okay, so it's another one of the updates that okay, we are here the 12th now, and the 10th was not the end of our lockdowns here, but the beginning of the reopening. Ramona Perez, how you doing? So the 10th was the last day of our hard lockdowns, and on the 11th, they started reopening stuff, okay? So on the 10th, it was very, very dangerous to sit on a patio and eat a cheeseburger and have a beer. You would kill grandma if you did that. But on the 11th, I took a drive around and I saw some people sitting on patios, having a beer and a burger. Perfectly safe to do on the 11th, but not the 10th. Seem curious to anyone? Also, the on the 11th, the stores that you were not allowed to walk into, like Canadian Tire and Home Depot and things like that, doors are open. Very dangerous to do that on the 10th. The 11th, open the doors and everyone can go smash around in there together. Does that make any sense? Doesn't make sense to me. But I will tell you, over the last 2 days, the streets have been busy. When earlier this week, I drove through the downtown, all the parking spots up and down either side of the road, they're all the parking spaces in the downtown were empty. There was no one down there shopping, doing business or commerce. Of course, there was the odd thing open, like the vape store was open, and for some reason, a tattoo store is open. But you can't walk down an aisle in Walmart and buy a woman. A woman can't go buy a bra. Bra is not essential, but a tattoo is. Come on now, how does that work? Right? Eleanor, hello and welcome. Hello and welcome to everyone who's new into the chat here. Oh, Tennessee Tactical, liquor stores did not close one iota, not even a little bit. Nope. You can get your liquor. You can get your, all those medicinal cannabis stores. They all stayed open. Coffee shops, because they're serving food, they stayed open. You could walk in and get your coffee, but you couldn't stay in there and have it. You had to go outside because it's perfectly safe to go in and buy coffee. Just, very, very dangerous to drink that coffee in there. I don't know. I can't make any sense of it all. They're changing the rules all the time. They're back talking on the rules that they make and backpedaling this and that. So I just don't get it. It's all ever changing and different and strange and weird and sudden surge in emergency room. Earlier today, there was a lot of chemtrails. Okay. Crosshatch. Huh. Yeah, who can keep up anymore? Anyways, Carol Ann, right? How often they change it? Do I have a metal detector? Actually, I don't. The only metal detector I might have might be a magnet. I don't happen to have one of those, but it sounds like a lot of fun to own one. Go out and do some detecting and find some stuff. Things always changing. The new normal. Yeah. A true revolt would happen if they didn't allow them their vices, because people have their vices, and I mean, you know, it's kind of like medicine. If people don't get their medicine, they start having adverse effects, and so I guess it's kind of like that. Class action lawsuit in Houston. No, I hadn't heard that. You could, Sandy, if you could give us a little blurb and explain a little bit about that. All right, M Hammer, I'll get on that. I need to make those videos. Yes, I do. There's been a lot of requests for it, so I'll do it. Okay. That's not hard to do. I'll tell you that. How often do you milk the cow? Daily, weekly? Well, twice. Typically, milking cow needs milked twice a day. JJ. That's why a dairy farmer never goes on vacation. Are the cons to not milking a milking cow? I would think so. I'm not sure. I grew up on a beef farm, not a dairy farm. I've done some work on a dairy farm, but I don't know what the sort of medical ramification would be on a dairy cow if they're not milked. But I know it's not a good thing. They come to the barn in the morning and at like dinner time to get milked. They know when to do that. Maybe it's their body telling them, or if they're just on a time cycle, whatever. Kombucha. There you go. Cheers. They'll gather in the bars and the churches and in their homes. Yeah, well, they couldn't gather anywhere here for a good long while, Tammy, and churches had to go underground. And they're still hunting for some pastors up here. They're still looking to arrest some pastors that were holding illegal church services. They're crapping down on people getting together to pray. Oh, okay, Arizona kid, right there, ex-dairy farmer. So someone in the chat here was asking about the adverse effect on not milking a dairy cow regularly. The medical, the cows can be milked 3 times a day, but a regular milking cow who's used to being milked, say twice a day on a schedule, for days and days and years of their life, what's the adverse effect of not milking that cow? Oh, moon sprouts, things are terrible up here. Not true, Billy. It happened in some of the Jewish churches over in Montreal, and other denominations as well, but mostly Christian churches. How do you milk a chicken? Well, you take that chicken, you just dip it in the milk, then you put it in the breadcrumbs, and then you deep fry it. That's how I milk a chicken. Good question, though, Mr. Tom. Well, I kind of agree with that, Tammy. I don't know why they don't want people to spread the word. Yeah, Joe, there's a lot of good reasons to not, right? On the other hand, there's if you're out in a car and you run into trouble, how are you going to call a tow truck or your loved ones or call for help or whatever? You know what I mean? Hey, Cherry, don't look at me. Mr. Tom asked that. Hey, honey badgers, how you doing? Oh, me and you acres. That's a great channel to post. Thank you ever so much. I saw they put out a video or live stream the other day. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I think they were on the beach somewhere. Klingon, there you go. Welcome. You learned some emojis. There you go. Yeah, you got one. Cool. All right, wilderness woman, I don't think that's what we're talking about here. Cronies at G7. I saw a picture of it. I didn't read the article. It's all going to be a bunch of pucky anyways. Yeah, you can borrow a phone. Can't borrow a phone in the middle of the desert if there's no one else around, though. You know what I mean? Like if you're in a remote area. Goodness gracious. You folks behave yourselves. I don't mind the chat going a little sideways, but holy hell. Come on now. It will dry out. That's it. Arizona kid. Oh, okay. But if you keep milking it, it'll just keep producing. I thought there might be something medically dangerous if you stopped, like harmful to the cow if you stopped milking it. Wasn't aware of that. Like I said, I grew up on a beef farm, so I don't know these intricacies of the dairy aspect. Interesting, though. They just dry up. But I mean, say you got a 6-year-old milking cow. You stop milking it. You're not going to want to eat a 6-year-old cow. You could grind it up maybe and make hamburgers or meatloaf or something out of it. But okay, nothing bad will happen. Interesting to know. That's very interesting to know. Yeah, Pinball did have a bit of a problem tonight, and you know what? Watching his videos, I think they had a power outage. Oh gosh, it's got to be 6 months ago, and at that point, I think he said the power was out 18 or maybe 22 hours, and he got his generator going, and to help his cold storage and such. They get sore udders, and will moo. Well, I understand it would probably get sore udders for sure. But like Arizona said, they'll probably just dry up. Give birth to a baby or milk production goes down. Yeah, that's true. Yep, they do definitely. They're there for producing offspring as well. I gotta watch for mastitis. Slack off on milking. Not just quit. Okay. Just taper that off gradually. Okay. That's exactly where chocolate milk comes from, JJ. All those Jersey cows, the brown ones, that's where your chocolate milk comes from, bro. Calves liver over easy. I've never been a big fan of liver. However, like I'll eat it. That's a protein that you eat if that's what's been put down in front of you. The texture of it though is a little weird to me. That's funny, Eleanor. Hey Travis, how you doing? Welcome. Have to have babies or milk will stop. Okay. Marbled milk, absolutely. Like just like Ramona, just like marbled cheesecake. The chocolate and the vanilla. You give it a little swirl and marble swirl cheesecake. Yeah. Milk fever happens from not being clean. Yeah, oh yeah. Dairy cattle have to be very, very clean. 100%. Swiss brown cows have sweeter chocolate milk. Okay, mom ass. Irish cows give Baileys. There we go, Matt Shad. That's how you're supposed to have your morning coffee. When you're on vacation, of course. A little milk come out of its nose. Yeah, probably its ears too. Oh my goodness. You guys get goofy on here sometimes. And that's all good. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So those are kind of sort of some of my thoughts. You know, we've had really expensive beef here. I saw one strip loin steak. One strip loin steak. It was wasn't a foot long. It was, you know, maybe 3.5 inches wide by 8 inches long, something like that. It wasn't a pound, and the price on the package was $18. Yet it had been sitting around for a little bit, so it had a 30% sticker off on there. So it was still $12 for 3/4 of a pound of reduced beef. I saw that and I was shocked. Okay. I started walking down the meat aisle because I was like, all right, I feel like some chicken thighs. Let's go look at the price of chicken thighs. I saw a package of 8 chicken thighs, guys and gals. Chicken thighs. 8 of them. It was over $19 for 8 chicken thighs. I could not believe that when I saw it. Angus ribeyes, $12. Go buy some, M Hammer. Eat them now when you can. Yeah, Deb. 8 chicken thighs, near $20. I didn't dig down in the pile to see if any were more or less expensive. Oh, you're buying August and stuff, Joe? Okay. Yeah, something very wrong with that, for sure. And I mean, it's a strip loin, and it wasn't even a good one. Like, it didn't look nice. Right, Mr. Tom? Yeah, we got to be real picky and choosy on what we can get, or make sure it's on sale or whatever. You know what I mean? Milk half, you get half and half milk. Yeah. That's expensive for chicken, and that steak was real expensive. I didn't even go to the expensive counter. That was just like in the bin. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I mean, I think that's something we're going to maybe include, like when we chime in, when we jump into the chat here, when we share our fuel prices and our temperatures. I think we're going to start including meat prices in that too, because it's getting very, very expensive. Glenn Anderson saw sirloin steak 2 days ago, $15 a pound, and sirloin ain't even the greatest cut. Fresh roadkill, yes, that's the key, Mr. Tom. Fresh, got to be fresh. Yeah, you don't want it there once it's been sitting in the hot sun for 2-3 days and it's all bloated up. That's not good roadkill. You need it. If you see the thing getting hit, I'd say fair game. But some places that's illegal to pick up. How was the burger, Sean? Nice you got your nosh on. Haven't seen any oxtails? I don't know what they're doing with them. Oxtails, yuck, are you tell? Wait a second. For anybody that doesn't know what oxtails are, so what? It sounds maybe it sounds a little bit gross or whatever, but Living Simple, welcome. It's good to see you. It will make you the best beef soup ever. Like the tail, I don't know why, but the tail and the tongue of beef are the most beefiest beef tasting part of the beef. I don't know why that is, but it just seems to be the case. Yeah. Oxtail soup, absolutely fantastic. You get that in a high-end hotel, man, and they'll charge you through the roof for it, too. Very, very delicious, very, very expensive. Oh, beef over an open fire. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, Loretta, tongue is the beefiest beef of beef. You make a good point about that, Joe. Everything is upside down and on its head. Okay, see, Wilderness Woman knows what they're talking about there. Havaz chiming in on that. Chicken legs and thighs are up to $1.10. $1.10. If it was $1.10 up here, Mr. Tom, I'd buy all of it I could see. So that's not the case. It's like $5. Oh, no, 52. Thanks ever so much for coming back. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Lengua, okay. Well, it's kind of like when you take a medicine that has to go under your tongue. It's called sublingual, right? Take it under the tongue. Lingual, yeah. Oh, barbecue pickled eggs. Barbecue pickled eggs or barbecue, comma, pickled eggs and beer? I've never barbecued a pickled egg. Doesn't sound unreasonable, though. Someone from Texas just popped in here. Let me just go say hi. That's Amber Sikora from Shiner, Texas. Well, welcome. It's good to see you. And I'm sorry if that made me miss any other chat. That's okay. Well, that's quite all right, Nana 52. It's good to have you back here. KDS 1069. Hello and welcome. Publix just announced today there will be a chicken shortage starting next week. That will not shock me. I bought a Burger King with cheese combo, $10. Ramona Perez. Up here, if you go through McDonald's or the Burger King or whatever, and you get the combo meal pack, maybe upsize it or whatever, it's $12. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Welcome back, Sean. How the chickens doing anyway, Sean? They'll be, man, they probably won't lay before winter, but eat a lot of deer. Okay, that sounds a lot more free than beef. Still got to go chase it down and do all that, though. Poconos near Jersey. Creekside, there you are. Welcome. It's good to see you. Lots of collagen, absolutely, for the bone broth. Yep. You think they'll lay before winter? That's cool. I'll be following it anyway, Sean. South Florida, there you are. Welcome. Yeah, Sean, I love to watch the progress of your chickens. You got them when they were babies, and now they're not babies anymore, and they're outdoors and doing this and that. Awesome to watch that the natural progression of how they grow and see the duration of time between like when you got them home until when they start laying and all that kind of deal. It's pretty cool. Chickens next week will be crossing the roads with no problem. You know what, JJ? Just a couple of days ago, that was illegal over here. Chicken couldn't cross the road. They would get a COVID fine, $880. There you go, Mr. Chicken. Don't you dare cross that road. You'll kill Grandma. Right? Il Canirum. All right, thank you for stopping in. It was good to see you. You stay well and safe, and have a great rest of your weekend. Ian Myers, how you doing? Welcome. Great escape the other day. Oh, you had an escape? A chicken escape. Okay, so, well, is that going to come out tomorrow, Sean? You usually bust out your videos on Sunday. Pig seed is good with white beans. You probably use the non-pickled pig seed, I'm thinking. You're getting no notifications? I get like 5,000 notifications a day. I don't even look at them anymore. It's too hard. There's too many. I didn't personally get any fines, Deb, for going out because I didn't go out. I've been locked down for better part of 14 months or whatever. You know, you're allowed to go to the grocery store. You got to stand in line, wear your mask, wait your turn before you go in. But if you went somewhere you didn't have the mask on, yep, $880 fine. You couldn't go most places anyways because they were all closed. They shut down everything. There's so many small businesses here in the downtown. Their doors are just closed forever. The trouble it has caused to a lot of people's lives financially is I don't even want to measure what the financial cost of this is going to be. People lost houses and on and on and on. Businesses, houses, you know. Terrible what it's doing. And I mean, you know, if you measure the between the population, okay, so let's just take Ontario, Canada, okay? Use that for an example. So Ontario has roughly 14 million people in it. Now, if any one of you out there have a calculator, can do a little bit of quick math here for me. Okay. Yeah, that's called water glassing, JJ. That'll keep your eggs good for a year, as far as I understand. Okay, so there's 14 million people here, roughly, in province of Ontario. As far as I understand, the losses due to COVID are about 8,700 people here in this province. Now, what percentage of 14 million is 8,700? Just roughly, if anyone's got a ballpark on that. Well, JJ, I don't think it's that, but it's there is a decimal point in front of it, 0.001. 0.001% of the population. Okay. All right. Can anyone else concur on that? 0.001? Not that I distrust you, Joe. You like 0.0006. Holy cow. Look at that. Okay. So it's not even 1% of the population. Do you guys and gals think that for 0.001 or 0.0006% of the population, all this is necessary? Shutting down all the economies and causing all that business loss. And no, 52, absolutely. I quite agree with you. A roll of bologna was $80. Wow. Guerrilla dumpster diving is becoming a competitive sport. Yeah, oh yeah, for a little piece of wood? Absolutely. Carol Ann, yeah, it's a boatload of money. South Florida, exactly. It's so small it hardly even counts. How many died from the flu? Somebody already asked that. But you know what? Nobody died from the flu this year. Not one. When last year there might be, 1 million people globally who died from the flu. As an average. Don't quote me on that. That's just a number I threw out. Totally Sotos a line of crap, Sean. Plan for control. Yep. And a way to destroy people's lives. There's an end to it, though. There's definitely an end to that. Why to destroy those people's lives, right? And part of it's control, for sure. Fly back to Rudy's for lunch tomorrow. You're talking to Mr. Tom, Lorna? Yeah. Well, that's just it, Joe. But I mean, people are still building houses, right? And the increase in lumber is skyrocketing the prices of housing. Ivan, hello, welcome. It's good to see you. Welcome. Everyone say hi to Ivan. Okay, guys and gals, here's how messed up my day was. I woke up this morning, doing my thing, came around 11:30. I was like, okay, I'm going to lie down and have me a nap. I was supposed to get together with Ivan and his lovely wife, Joanne, this afternoon for coffee. I laid down at 11:30, and I slept right through till like 5:30. Completely missed the coffee, but Ivan and his wife, Joanne, left me a couple of nice plants, um, a nice a Thai basil plant, and some mint, and a very nice card, actually. Very, very nice card. Sorry, Ivan, I missed you guys. I'm very, very sorry. Totally slept through that. That's one of two naps that I've had in the last 30 years. Okay. And one of them was 30 years ago. All right. The first nap I ever had in my life, I was in the military. I was living in the single quarters, and I had to work that evening. I was working midnights. It was dinner time, like supper time. So I went to the mess hall, had my supper, came back to the barracks afterwards, and I was sitting in my room, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm feeling like nodding off here. I got enough time before I need to go to work, which was like 11 o'clock. So I laid down, got in bed, laid down, and I had myself asleep, and I got woke up by bang, bang, bang on the door. Well, it was the military police coming to look for me as to where I was at. Why wasn't I at work? Why wasn't I at my post on duty? JJ, it was like 5 o'clock when I laid down, and I had to work at 11. So I figured I had plenty of time for a nap. But okay, so I laid down. I was gone for 6 hours. Today, boom, same thing. Naps are incredible, highly underrated, but I'm not going to nap anymore, especially if I know I got something to do later. I'll have to save that for a day where I got nothing on my plate. You're the master of nodding off at the desk. Oh, without actually sleeping. Gotcha. No, if I doze off on the couch while I'm sat up, I'll do that for maybe 10 minutes, and then it's like, oh, okay, hang on a second, wait. No, I'll get up and carry on about my business. But yeah, Mr. Tom, what you say there is true. You know, um, the thing about it is, though, that I think everyone will understand is none of us that are alive here or in this chat have actually seen that. And it only takes a few generations to be separated before that's forgotten, right? 20 minutes to eat, 30 minutes to nap. I can't do that. If I lay my head down, if I actually get in bed and get under the covers and put my head on a pillow, 6 hours, I'm gone. Amber, I fell asleep standing up while I was in boot camp a couple of times. He's just sitting up on the couch napping master. Isn't that awesome? Well, that happens sometimes, Bonnie. Do you know what, Hickory Croft Farm? Yes, loss of information is definitely happening in a lot of aspects. It really seems, um, it seems like they're trying to erase parts of history. Well, myself, I'm actually having a nap right now too. Oh, Mr. Tom, you don't get your full sleep on? Come on now. I thought you and the kitty crew would be down for naps. Well, the kitties would be napping half the day away, wouldn't they? Took an hour nap. Ramona. Very nice. All right, JJ, I'm not sure who you've been napping with, but okay. Nap and still have his eyes open. Hey, creepy. As long as it's not a dirt nap. Yes, Andy. That's funny. I was checking my eyelids for holes. Glenn, that is awesome. Yes, yes, indeed. Wow, Sean, you're the master of the nap. The 15-minute. Wow. Good for you. Oh, you nap when your baby naps. Okay, moon sprouts. Yep. You know what? As a new mama, you're gonna have to do that for sure. Get your sleep when you can. Yeah, there is a big push, I believe, to remove history, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's to head toward the future that they want. Not it'd be a terrible thing to forget our history, our past, because when we forget the past, we repeat mistakes. I can remember the phrase "beans and taters" was not a sin, or but your reality. Yeah, beans and taters. Yeah. Oh, I know, Mr. Tom. Yeah, we didn't all grow up terrible rich, did we? Yeah, well, South Florida, the muskie I run this time of year. It's funny. I was just having a conversation earlier this afternoon on the phone with Northern Girl Hobbies, and she had gone fishing today. ADK man, there you are. Welcome. So we were having a conversation. She had just gone fishing, and I think she said she caught a couple of splake today, which is kind of like lake trout. Um, but as far as your pike and this and that, we got to talking. We got to talking about bass fishing um, and got to talking about when I was ice fishing here this past winter. Caught all those perch out of the ice, fresh, cold water. That was delicious. However, if hey Donna, welcome. You're only here for a bit. That's quite all right. Come in and join us. But as far as whitefish, whether it's a pike or walleye or pickerel, as we call them, or crappies or crappies or perch, anything like that, I don't prefer to take those out of summer water. They get like a musty, bit of a musty taste to them. And if you can take them out of cold water, pike out of the ice is freaking amazing. Amazing. Nice, fresh fish. White, clean, fresh, and delicious. But I sure don't want a pike out of hot water, I'll tell you that. No, thank you ever so much. And a muskellunge would be even worse. Would be even worse. But I don't do a whole lot of fishing anymore these days. I give up sport fishing years ago. I don't go out and just rip bass out of the river for just for fun and don't eat them. If I'm going to go fishing, I'll eat what I catch. Yeah, Donna, absolutely. Yep, yep, for sure. Anyways, guys and gals, I've been rambling on here for over an hour. Freshwater clamming. Oh, really, Mr. Tom? That does sound good. But guys and gals, I have been rambling on here for like an hour. Um, it's early enough. If any of you guys know any smaller channels out there that are running a live stream, we could go maybe wish them a happy Saturday. You guys know what to do if you want to do a love raid. We could do that. Hey, Shruti, how you doing? Oh, it sure is fun, Carol. I love the room raids, but it's all you awesome people in the chat and moderators and such who. Did you say Wolf is live streaming? JJ, hammer at the link. Are you talking about Wolfang, JJ? Because if he is, we'll definitely go raid him. Get the information, hit the link, do your research. How many's on a stream? Make sure he's not pinching any babies or kicking puppies, nothing like that. Get back with me. I'll let me just go take a restroom break. I've been on for over an hour. Okay, so let me go have a restroom break. We'll get right back to it. Maybe we could go do a little love raid. Hang on just a second, guys and gals. I'll be right back with you, okay? Hey, y'all want to refresh your beverage? Now's the time to do it. Grab that link, JJ. You got Wolfang in there. Imagine that. All right, Mr. Tom, if you're still here. V8 juice. I saw you had some of that on your counter there the other day, Mr. Tom. But I was just about to refer to you, Mr. Tom. Oh, you're back home, Les. Good, good. Well, yeah, Mr. Tom, I was thinking, well, now I know what all this editing is about. Folks shouldn't have to sit through a restroom break and this and that. Do I have my laptop hooked up to your TV as a big monitor? Ivan, I don't have a laptop. I use a desktop. And yes, my desktop is plugged directly into my TV here, and it's a great big monitor. Yeah. 42-inch monitor for... it really helps see the chat, I'll tell you that. I have no idea how Pinball is able to do it on a little wee phone screen. No idea. I would have to have my other glasses, all of them on, all at once. V8 juice with homemade chili. Really? That's a very interesting idea. V8 juice does have a delicious flavor profile. And I never considered adding that to my chili. However, I do add tomato products to my chili, absolutely. That is a very interesting idea. Usually, if I'm making a chili, I'll use a can of sort of diced or stewed tomatoes, but I'll dump in all the liquid as well. You know, it being canned, it does have a salty texture. Yeah, Donna, my other glasses. I'll have to wear all of those to work from a tiny phone. I've never worked from a tiny phone. All right, Tammy, room raid. Who we got then? Wolfang. JJ's on it. JJ, hammer down Wolfang's link one more time, just so folks can get it. I'll go up and I'll bring up another screen here. I'll punch up Wolfang here myself. Hang on a second. I'm not seeing it here. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is... So I'm going to have to go on my own live stream. Mute it. So I'm going to have to go on my own live. And... I'll have to jump on this link here. JJ's got it. Yeah, we can do a room raid. JJ's got the link. If you scroll up a little wee bit, that's Wolfang. I believe he's live streaming. Jump on it and send a whole bunch of love, happy Saturdays, and all that kind of good business, guys and gals. Let's go say hi to Wolfang. Yeah. Wait a second. Where did he go? Did Merlin... Oh, there's Wolf. Big old love raid coming at you. Where'd he go? Are we watching his computer? See, he's got video surveillance going on. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, send him the love. Send him the love. Hit the like button, guys and gals. Can't hear you, Wolf. Wait a second. I have to unmute this. I'm on slow mode here. Oh, crap. Yeah, we can hear that. Shooting star. This is good. Hammer down some love here, guys and gals. There we go. Here you come. That's it. He's got it on slow mode, but love, love, love. Happy Saturdays and all that. Happy Saturday, Mr. and Mrs. Wolf and the kitties. Don't forget the kitties. Yeah, you can tell them where you're sending the love from. Like if you're in Texas or Idaho or wherever you're at. Or, oh, maybe Mr. Tom will come in and share some love from the kitty crew. Okay, so he's running a test here right now. Maybe he's going to be streaming some music. Wolf is a great guy, ladies and gentlemen. So if, hey, Wolf. Yeah, you guys don't know him. Sounds like he's going to be doing some more live streaming here, which would be cool. It's been a long while since I've been on one of his live streams. I was on live streams with Wolf before I had a channel, to be honest with you. Yeah, he's loving it. Cool. Cool. Even if this is a test, this is great. You guys are awesome. Ha! Awesome. Yeah, Ivan Wolf is a really good man. He's a good man. Look at there, Wolf. You got yet another new sub. Beautiful. All right, I gotta tell Wolf I miss his live streams.
I'm live on YouTube.
Oh, show your face. Come on, don't be like that. He's shy. That's okay. All right, I just sort of gave the rally cry there. Once I can post again because it's on slow mode here. Said I stopped in to share the love, and I'm heading home. You guys want to stay? That's all right. Okay, I'm gonna jump back on mine now. That's all right. All right, I'm headed back home. That was pretty cool, guys and gals. Thank you ever so much. Gene, you on your way? You stay well and safe. Oh, you got a copyright strike on your channel? You know what? Maybe I should have kept that muted. They may bark down my tree about that sound overlap. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got one time. I was live streaming out at the out of the fire, and I had the window open. I had some music on in here. It was very, very quiet. I forget what band it was, but yep, I got locked down for a week for that. Nana 52, you stay well and safe, okay? Thank you ever so much for coming in. Lovely to see you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. Stay well and safe. Yeah, Ivan, that's pretty cool, eh? Those love doing the room raids. Think you're gonna head to bed? Crazy months. Yeah. Hickory Crop, totally get you. Totally get you. But thanks ever so much for coming in, guys and gals. If Hickory Croft, go ahead and drop a link to your channel before you go, if you would, please. Thank you, Nana. Blessings your way as well. God keep you safe. Nah, it wasn't AC/DC. Amber, that's terrible. That's terrible. I like to share the good vibes, and you know, if I can hold up another channel and maybe brighten their day or their evening. You on your way, Hava? You stay well and safe then too, okay? Creekside, you on your way? All right, you stay well and safe. It is getting on. Yeah, we're near 11:30 here now. So Moon Sprouts, you stay well and safe. Okay. Good night to you. Yeah, there was some bad company there. Yep. All right, Hickory Croft. Thank you ever so much, guys and gals. Go check out Hickory Croft Farm. They just posted the link to their channel. They're doing some real good things over there. Okay. Like the gardening knowledge is immense. Really, not to take away from anyone else's, but I mean, they might know something guys might not have thought of or whatever. Will I do any more morning lives? Usually, when I'm up in the morning, I've got other things to do, but there's no reason why I can't, do a morning coffee type thing. I'm not going to go ahead and schedule it or say a time or a date for that because all my days are kind of different in the mornings, and I don't normally always have the opportunity to go ahead and do that. I've been tossing and turning a little bit, Amber. To be honest with you, I have. Yeah. Good night, Hickory Croft. Thanks for coming in, and you stay well and safe. All right. Honey badgers, you on your way too? Oh, hey, Belle, how you doing? Oh, that's okay. Come on in, Belle. It's good to see you. We've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. So, probably going to get ready to wind things up here in the not too distant shortly. So, you subject Hickory Croft, that's awesome. Great channel. Very, very good channel. Oh, Creekside Maples out of Nova Scotia. Thanks ever so much for busting out that link. Honey Badgers has a link to Creekside Maples. So please check them out. That's a channel I have to go check out as well. I have checked them out. I need to look more into it, okay? Well, that's an entirely different business, Shawnee. Oh, okay. I think Mad Shad bid you good evening. All right. Good. Well, stick around. That's all right. Like I say, we might not be on here for a whole bunch longer, but heads up, anyone in the garden was ever being sprayed, create the rain. It's full of fungus or 5G. I have a tomato problem, actually, Amber. I'm going to make a video about it tomorrow. Um, and I've never had tomato problems, ever. I've had monsters for tomatoes. Hey, Cherry, how you doing? So I'm not sure. It's not like a fungus. Like you guys know Lone Star Pioneering, Les over there. He had some type of blight on his tomatoes, or it was leaving like a black mold on there. Well, this one is like white dots right at the base of it. Whole bunch of white dots. Ruth, you're on your way. You stay well and safe, okay? Thank you ever so much for coming in. Over a week of rain, yeah. Get furry and die, Amber. Okay. He sure did, Mr. Tom. Yeah, he had to pull up a whole bed of them, I think, did he not? Does vinegar water kill fungus? Yeah, it also kills plants. Patty Bob, check out the video you posted yesterday on supplies for this week. It's only about 40 seconds long. Okay, Patty Bob. Patty Bob, why don't you drop a link to that so everyone can check it out? You got a wrench here, so if you can pull up the link to that video, go ahead and post it here, and hopefully you'll get a whole bunch more views on it. Neem oil. Okay. I treated this particular tomato with some Epsom salt, watered it in hard, and it's still looking like it wants to be sick and kick the biscuit. JJ's got hydrogen peroxide. School for Agriculture and Horticulture. Never seen this before. Amber. Okay, thank you ever so much for chiming in. Diluted peroxide. Oh, Tammy, on your way. You stay well and safe, okay? Thanks ever so much for coming in. Good to see you. HJS, you're on your way? All right. Have yourself a good sleep, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Oh, you're on your phone. You can't post links? Maybe, JJ, if you could jump into Patty Bob's thing there and grab his 40-second vid and post a link to that, that would be freaking awesome. Either that or Honey Badgers. I know you're good with the links on that too. So if either one of you can do that, grab Patty Bob's latest link, his 40-second video, and maybe share that with the rest of the room here. Tomato plant leaves off the ground. Yeah, any leaves that are on the bottom of a tomato plant, cut them off, because like Pinball said earlier, they're not going to produce fruit anyways. Old radio tower for trellis. Rust for iron. Appreciate you, JJ. Thank you. Peroxide and a torch. Not sure on that. Mad Chad, would you like to be a moderator on here? I will be happy to make you a moderator, Mad Chad, but I'm not going to go ahead and just do that like without your say-so. Some channels will go ahead and do that, just make you a moderator like crazy. And, I guess that's their business, but I don't take liberty of doing that, I'll go ahead and ask if it's okay first. Boom. Okay, there you got Patty Bob's link. Beautiful. Yeah, you sure can make more tomato plants from the cuttings. Yeah. Okay, Chad. All right, I will. I'll just wait for this chat to bump up a little bit here so I can do my business without messing my own stuff up. So when stuff's right down at the bottom and I try to do that, it all gets jammed together and there's like no elbow room. You know what I mean? All right, let me get some elbow room. Old guard, look at you. Welcome. It's good to see you. Okay, so add a moderator. Go ahead and say hi, Mad Chad. You should be a moderator now. You should show up in blue. You should have a wrench there. How you doing, old guard? Welcome. It's good to see you. Cherry, not at all. Welcome. It was good to see you here as well. There you go, Mad Chad. All right, now, if you want to post any links, Shad, please go ahead and do so. Actually, if you could post a link to your own channel, that would be cool. So that if some of the folks here aren't following you already, they can. Get your vids when you go ahead and start posting more. Or like, what's with YouTube anyways? What is with that? They're messing with you? Mad Blue Shad, Billy. Yep. Yeah, so Shad, go ahead and post a link to your own channel. So folks can follow you and the pup. See how you're doing up there. I haven't seen a whole bunch from you. I was wondering, to be honest, if I'd been unsubscribed. I was talking with Jenny there over at Northern Girl Hobbies this afternoon about that. That's what we were talking about when I mentioned we were chatting about you. Either hacked or corrupt. Can't get on Google. All right, that's maybe sounds like a device problem of sorts. I'm not sure. Google is down? Huh. That I did not know. Wasn't aware? Matt does look good in blue, doesn't he? Kind of like that fancy tuxedo. What's his name had on in that movie? Jim Carrey. It was Jeff Daniels. They had that the tuxedo on. They were wearing the tuxedos. It was funny. Never mind. Your Google is messing up too? Okay. Mr. Tom down in Alabama, his Google is good. Mine should be okay. I think we're all here now. Yeah. That's goofy. Maybe there's a software issue or something in your device. Really don't know. I'm not a techie guy. I'm not the guy to talk to about this. Not a guy to talk to about this. Pennsylvania, Google's okay. All right. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on a computer today, so I can't really say. Oh, hey, look at Honey Badgers with a link to IkiCan there. That's nice. Good for you. Dress to Kill. That is interesting, Mad Shad. Thank you. Don't use clotrimazole for the tomato fungus. It's only for athlete's foot or jock itch. Well, if a tomato's got athlete's foot or jock itch, there's trouble. Dr. Prepper. Hey, how you doing? Small newbie channel we could raid. If we're interested, the channel name is Kicking It with Harold and Friends. Grace and Grit, look at you. Well, thank you ever so much for that donation. I appreciate that. You never know. Oh, you're doing a cooking video and editing. Oh my goodness. Well, Mr. Tom, I love your cooking videos, so we'll definitely look forward to that. All right, Mad Shad, your first job as a moderator? Go check out what Dr. Prepper just said here in the chat. Channel name, Kicking It with Harold and Friends. Melanie, how you doing? 18 degrees, $1.17 to $1.25. Okay. Yeah, so Shad, if you can check that out, find out what's going on in there, how many people's watching. We need the intel, right? You know how this works. People bring the intel. And now, Shad, you got the power of the wrench. You bust out a link. You can link everyone up to Kicking It with Harold and Friends. I've got another window open. Let me just see here. Kicking It with Harold and Friends. If I could only type. All right, Kicking It with Harold and Friends. 67 subscribers. Boom, jumping on his live stream. We are there. We are there. I'm in there. Doesn't look like he's pinching babies or kicking puppies or nothing. Oh, Honey Badgers, thanks so much for dropping Mr. Tom's link. Stuffed bell peppers. All right, we just need a link there to Kicking It with Harold and Friends. If somebody could do that for us so that everyone can hit that link, we can jump over. I've already got a window open. You know what, Mr. Tom? All the practice in the world sometimes doesn't make stuff right, does it? All right, Rip Curl. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, Pinball had some great advice over there. He always does. 80 and humid. Nana, you got the link? Well, boom, Mad Shad's got the link right here. Okay, so that's Kicking It with Harold. We're about to do a room raid here. Rip Curl, if you'd love to join us. Mad Shad just posted the link down here to Kicking It with Harold and Friends. I've got the window open, so if you guys and gals want to smash on that link, we'll go over there, spread out nothing but love and your happy Saturdays. Hit that like button. You guys know the stuff to do. Hit that link that Mad Shad's got here, and I'll see you guys all over there, okay? There you go. All right. We'll see you over there. Cool.
Channel. And
Okay.
Hit them hard. Hit that like
I
button.
had to roll the window up, but I'll tell you the lightning is getting pretty bright. We're under severe thunderstorm watches right now until about 11:30 or 11:45.
Yeah. You be careful.
I'm ready for it. If it hits,
Boom.
knock my power
Big ol'
out,
love rig
I'll
coming in
be
from the
home
north.
my whole life.
Oh, would you look at there?
Yeah. Smash the love down, guys.
I've got them up and ready to go.
Hit that like button. Youper's in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
from North Shore.
Totally getting rated.
Texas.
Hammer down the love, guys and gals.
That's cool.
Happy Saturdays, all that good
Let
stuff.
me turn the comments on. Yeah, he's live doing the thing. You know how he likes to get in there and.
Go, Lori.
Did you,
Do that. Yeah. Get in there. Share down the love, guys and
Yeah,
gals.
Kim Treadway wants to know if it slows down in the winter. Yes, it does, Kim Treadway. It slows way down.
Hit that like
we
button.
do get a lot of snow early. Then, of course, everybody wants to come snowmobile here. And yeah, in the wintertime, I drive one of the snow groomers here. So I've been doing that since 2001. So I definitely stay busy. We do have a few homes that are open all winter for the snowmobilers. We keep them plowed, keep
Awesome.
them warm. So
Yeah, I'm going to subscribe
I
here
don't have
too.
a problem staying busy. And if I'm not grooming, well, that's when I'm ice fishing.
Wow. I want to thank all y'all. This is cool.
Hammer down the love here.
Tony Phelps,
Good folks here.
Mr. Champ there.
hopefully you get some more subscribers.
We've been subscribing.
Let me see if I can put it in. Say thank you here in chat.
Like, share, and subscribe. Hammer down the love.
Shore's awesome.
Yeah, he is. I like watching his shows.
Yeah?
He has some good ones.
It's cool.
I need to get caught up on a lot of videos. I haven't been catching up on too many of them. I need to catch up on some more of them.
Oh, shoot, I can't find it.
Yeah, just keep hitting the love. Happy Saturdays and all
You
that.
bucket fish or do you have-
North Shore Raiders. Yeah. Ivan, awesome. Look at you. That's great.
Oh, I do both, but for the most part, I do have my ice shack is 6x7, so there's plenty of room, heated, insulated. But what I really like to do is I like to sight fish. So if I'm perch fishing, we'll be in 20 or 25 feet of water. Well, in the wintertime, there's no bugs or anything in the water, no plankton, and you can actually look down at the bottom and see them coming up.
Ricarda, look at you.
So it really depends.
Yeah, sight fishing through the ice is definitely awesome.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get me something to drink.
Okie doke, I'm trying to fix this here.
That is awesome. Yeah, that's great.
There we go.
I had to do a split
I see you guys smash that like button. That's freaking awesome.
It text North Shore for you,
I subscribed over here.
but I think you got it there.
But yeah, thank you all from North Shore. Thank you, North Shore. I enjoy watching your show.
Yeah, Melanie, you just missed Tony Girl and Catawalkie. They literally just left.
I subscribed, friend. There you
And
go.
they're doing fine.
That is awesome. Okay. Yeah, that is cool. Hammer down a little bit more love here, guys, and we'll get back home.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Look at the smiles. That's great.
But I got this microphone thing here, the wire's hanging on the other side of this little desk. I keep grabbing it with my foot and it keeps jumping back.
Yeah, smash that like button for sure, guys and gals. I'm gonna wish them a happy evening, and I'm gonna head on back home. Okay, guys and gals.
Did you get it figured out there, Harold?
Yeah, I got it typed in there. I'm so slow typing, it takes, I gotta start 30 minutes before I'm gonna put it on there.
It's all good.
Mr. Billy, truth be told, how you doing?
There we go. Yeah.
Honey Badgers Homestead.
Stay, guys and gals, and interact if you want. It's a good channel, so I appreciate. I forget who suggested that, and thank you ever so much. So what I'm gonna do is
I hope all y'all do well tonight.
I just bid them good evening. So I'm gonna mute them, jump back home, and rejoin you guys and gals. That was cool. That was freaking cool. Bell, you on your way? All right, nighty night. You stay well and safe, okay? I wish we could like the channel more than once. Yeah, no kidding, right? There's some real good folks over there. Man, who suggested that? That was a good channel. That was a good channel to raid. Absolutely, that was awesome. And I mean, sometimes when we raid a channel, I'll lose viewers. They'll just stay over there, whoever we raided, and they'll hang out and enjoy their show and that. And that's freaking awesome, you know? I'm not about the viewership or nothing like that. It's just, you know, you share the love, and if somebody else gets some more love and some more viewers and that, that's freaking awesome. Welcome back, ADK. Welcome back, all. Tammy, you can't go to sleep? Did you get in on that room raid? You sent me a text about a week ago. To be honest with you, ADK man, I've got about 40 or 50 texts I still got to go through. Oh, that's okay, Tammy. You know, that's quite all right. You do your thing. We headed out there to raid a short while ago, so, and we just got back, so you probably just came in at the tail end of it. Welcome back, Honey Badgers. If you guys don't know Honey Badgers, go check them out. Serious. Drop your link, Honey Badger. With that, guys and gals, we've been rambling on here for near 2 hours. I'm near out of stuff to say. You know? So I think maybe we're going to wind it up here for the evening. What I will do is I'll thank each and every one of you for dropping in. I know I can go way more hours, Mr. Tom. Doesn't mean I always should. All right? And Mr. Tom, I appreciate your call the other day. I really do. Thank you ever so much. With that, guys and gals, I'm going to wish all of you a very blessed rest of your Saturday evening, which is, you know, what's left of it. Hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. Stay well and safe. Don't forget to hold up your brother and your sister. And don't ever look down on anyone unless you're about to help them up, okay? With that, I'm going to part with all of you wonderful folks. Stay well and safe. This is going to be North. Out for now. I'm working on that getting a kitty thing, Cha-Cha. You stay well and safe, okay? Night, y'all. Ricardo, great to see you. Even though you popped in late there, all good. Patty Bob, Ivan, everyone else. Coffee time. Yes, Ivan, I'm so sorry about today. We definitely need to, again, guys and gals, this is a beautiful card that Ivan and his wife left here for me today. Very, very nice and awesome people. We definitely need to get together again soon, Ivan, for a coffee. With that, guys and gals, stay well and safe. This is North. Out for now.